Hey, I was just gonna like do a quick little stream about like Afghanistan and all that stuff, the pullout, the crazy shit that happened in response to that, and like kind of I don't know, guess you're like imperialism and all that stuff with it. And this map is fucking weird, but yeah. So yeah, we're out of the Afghan war, but the Taliban took over, and like all the like, yeah. I support that wholeheartedly. Like, fuck the haters, fuck the motherfuckers that are saying like, oh, we gotta stay there for like the women's rights and shit like that. Like, no. Sorry, you can't do feminist imperialism. Like, it's not possible. Well, it is possible. Well, I mean, but like, I mean, come on, you're not gonna stay in an imperialist war for like live idpol. I don't know, but like, yeah, the only thing I support that Biden has done so far. It's gone shitty as fuck. Like, but I mean, literally the only way it could have gone down is that because, I mean, the Afghan National Army doesn't want to fight. Like, we can't make them, you know, want to fight for their own fucking shit, but like, you know. Like you'll see on the news, like all like the libs that were like kind of tepidly asking for the war to be over, like, oh, I don't like the war, and like, you know, kind of paying lip service to ending the foreign wars and stuff, but like they were, half of them, like if you watch MSNBC, half of those motherfuckers were in the Bush cabinet and like either supported the Iraq war happening, or the Iraq war and the Afghan war, or like orchestrated it. Like, what's her name, Nicole Wallace or whatever, like MSNBC's trying to like put her in as like, for like the wildest shit, for to help young people come to MSNBC or whatever as viewers. Like someone who was in the Bush White House who like fucking killed like last generation's, like my generation's young people for imperialism and to make like defense contractors more rich, basically. And they're trying to get Zoomers on board, weirdly enough, with that. Like, I don't know, I'm rambling. This is impromptu as fuck. I should have written this down, but like, yeah. So we're out. And my, like, kind of my sort of thought as to an ulterior motive on a part of like Biden and like the deep state in general and whatnot is like they're pivoting to China. They're pivoting to China, pivoting to Iran, that sort of thing. I mean, that's just my take. Like, fuck. Yeah, so I mean, it's not, it like, don't be too, like, stoked about this happening. And obviously it's fucking terrible that, like, they botched the pullout so badly, honestly, but, like, I mean, they could have got the people, like, the fucking interpreters out and that, but, like, I mean, fuck them still, because they're, like, basically collaborators, like, the fucking... In any occupation, there's collaborators, and the interpreters are collaborators. Honestly, as bad as the Taliban are, like, it's not as bad as the U.S. empire, like just laying its slimy claws over everything it fucking touches. Like, the Taliban will only be bad for one country, but you know. The U.S. being in every fucking country is bad for the world, so that's why I say no war but the class war, and fuck imperialist war. If anyone is cheerleading to get into fucking back into Afghanistan. Send more Marines in for, you know, women's rights. Like, fuck that. Tell them to shut the fuck up. Yeah. I mean, this is certainly a weird level, but I mean, not as weird as I thought it was going to be from the screenshot. It's just poorly made. 124, yeah, fuck that shit. I don't know, I'm not having that much fun on this level. Let's see. I'm gonna do, what's it called? This is the only like way I play Far Cry 5 anymore. Like, this is what this actually was what I bought the game for. It's because I just like fooling around on weird ass things like this. Like weird and good levels. Like, but yeah, everybody's freaking out on the mainstream, like in the new, like, you know, right wing and left wing, like, or not left wing, but like left wing to the American, what do you call it, political spectrum, I guess, are freaking the fuck out. Only people that are like that I mean really have a good take on this is like, of course, like, you know, basically anti-imperialist Marxists and right-wing libertarians, believe it or not. Like, they're actually quite principled on this. But I mean, like, obviously, as they are, usually they're right for the wrong reasons. Like, they don't really have a like working what do you call it? Like really anything to say about imperialism other than like very basic shit. Like, it's not grounded in anything besides like government bad, you know? Fuck. Feeling this level's gonna suck too. Dude, I just dumped like 18 bullets into you, bro. We committing war crimes out here, motherfucker. The fuck is that? But like, it's funny as hell because like they have now the fucking Taliban has more Blackhawks than like 11 fucking countries that the US supplies. Like, they just ditched their Blackhawk, ditched the Blackhawks when they dipped out of Bagram, and yeah, now the Taliban has Blackhawks and like a room full of M249s that like basically hey, speaking of M249s, look at this. Don't really want that gun. Look, I'm the Taliban. But yeah, and then there's like some right-wing guy posted something like, "Oh, the left will never understand that we like rescued the fucking we rescued the American flag from the aircraft base or whatever. Like, the left wing will never understand this." And it's like, meanwhile, there's like, hey, I earned a trophy. Like literally rooms where it's like waist high, just M249s, M240Bs and shit. Like, and like it's so funny. And they're all just they've all like upgraded their Toyota Hiluxes to Humvees, much like Daesh did in 2015 when they stole the Iraqi army ones. Yeah. But I mean, we're out. Fuck, like. But yeah, yet again, like, it only kind of it puts in my mind a feeling of dread, like that maybe they're gonna pivot to like a new Cold War kind of thing, which they seem to do anyway. Like just kind of sneaking stuff in there about like, oh, it's like with the fucking Havana, whatever, the Havana syndrome or whatever the fuck it is, like people just getting tummy aches and shit. Like, fuck out of here. I don't want to do any of this fucking shit. Like, what? Man. Why are they so shitty? I'm gonna just shoot a gun for an hour. Like, I would do that in real life, not in a video game. Like, ugh. See which one. I'm feeling all you're gonna suck too. Dishonorable. Avoiding death. It do be like that. Dang, I gotta. What is this? No freaking way. Look at this one. Seems weird. Like in a positive way. But let's see. Just gonna fucking hold. Oh. Damn it. Trying to see something here on my phone. No. Hold on. Just pistols? What the fuck? These are like OP as hell though. Let's do this one. Very OP. Oh, Let's see what's a good one. 308. Let's do it's M16A1. Yeah. And it's not silencer, is it? So take that. DSD. There we go. Wait. Wrong one. Okay, now we're in business. See this weird ass fucking thing? Atlantis? It's actually pretty good. As far as the background it goes. Shit. It's like space and like ancient Greek shit mixed together. Oh, where'd they go? Damn. Why do I suck all of a sudden? Ah. Center mass, center mass. Shit.
I'm gonna eat you alive! Now or never! Got your back!
But yeah, like I've been I really haven't seen Fox, although my mom has been saying that they've been talking about it a lot more than the other stations have. But yeah, MSNBC is freaking the fuck out because they're like, I mean, all basically run by like Iraq War architects, honestly. Iraq and Afghanistan war, I should say. And yeah, it's like transparently pro like imperialist war because like they're freaking the fuck out about it. Like, I mean, when MSNBC says something like negative about a like moderate conservative Democrat, then you know it's something yeah. Like the mask has fallen a little bit from them being like nice, you know, lib, like, you know, everyone kumbaya and all that shit, like to like send people in, you know, send more people into the war. It's like, how do you think it was gonna go on? Like, honestly, what are you doing? You played yourself, bud. But yeah. And I agree with Biden when he said, like, you know, it would have happened if we'd done it 5 years, you know, 5 years ago or 5 years from now or what have you. Like, there was no good time to get out. I mean, it was always going to be fucked up. And, like, I mean, you know, the Afghan armies are, like, pussies and don't know how to fight or don't want to fight. Much like the corrupt ass like Iraqi army that we had in place in 2015 when, you know, ISIS had their little blitzkrieg in Syria and Iraq and all that stuff back then. But yeah, we propped up a corrupt, like a corrupt puppet government, basically, ineffectual, you know, people that were never going to get along or know how to run anything when we left. And, you know, that can't, you know, it's a case, like Malcolm X said about Vietnam, of the, or no, that wasn't Vietnam, that was like, what, Kennedy, or wait, he said it about something. I forgot what, but he got in a lot of flack for it back in the day. But, you know, basically, when you do shit like that around the world. You know, prop up these like tin pot little fucking mini, like fucking like Manchukuo type of fucking like fake governments in these countries that we take over, like, and we pull out to like great popular support on our in the home front. Honestly, like that shit's gonna have like, you know, like they're gonna fall like a stack of fucking cards. Like it's just really it's really not anything to be surprised about or scared about. Like fucking, you know, you gotta let them do it, like decide shit. Like now, like, I mean, it's kind of stupid to put it like that, but I mean, like, hopefully this will fuck up things geopolitically. I mean, the empire is a little smaller, I guess. I don't know, you could say, like, but I mean, it's not really, because they, I don't know. I'm not the best read on theory, really, but I mean, you know. That shit happens when you do that. When you have when that's the mode of operation for 20 years is just to fucking, you know, put some guy in there. Like any corrupt wanker from like the Pashtun diaspora. Like there's gonna be some weird. There's gonna be some fucking. Like it's not gonna be a quality. Like governmental entity, like honest, like in any way. But I guess that's it. Yeah, there's not really much more to say about it. I'm just rambling, honestly.